control of the weapon arm is very, very important in these situations. So we're going to move a little bit away from core self-defense technique, and we're not even really going to work on a technique as much as just a drill and a concept. So what we're going to do is, to emphasize the idea that you need to have control of the weapon arm, we're going to start where Brandy grabs my wrists like this, and all I want to do is make that knife touch her. And we can move. Don't let it touch you. All right, no. When I pull it back, you stay with me, right? So I might pull, you go with it. Yeah, right. Now this is an extended period of time, right? What would be happening the whole time?
Strikes.
Boom, boom. Okay. I want you to bait. There's some things that don't say I'm cheating. So we're here, and I'm this way. Right? He pulls, he pushes, but what you should also find is as he pulls and pushes, then you move your body what?
Out of the way.
Out of the way. So that techniques organically start to open themselves up. Maybe he pulls hard. Follow? So the game is not just go. This. Sooner or later he's going to get. He's probably going to get you sooner or later anyway. Probably get me sooner too, because we're just kind of there, right? But the idea is that he's trying to stab at me, and I want to feel when could I, in something, some crazy situation, I'm here, I pull the knife, and he just 2-on-1s. Could he, right, get to a position where he can now start to affect some of what he knows, a sweep, a break of an elbow, right? Make sense? And so it's not core, but there's a core concept in there, and it's trying to get you used to a little bit of the scrap or the chaos that you may feel. If we're here, and I just go, and he just happens to get 2 hands on my wrist. Questions?
Do you want, can this grip change as you move?
It's going to start here. So let's assume, like, maybe I wanted something cool, like this, right? But you just go for it, and oh my God! And now we're here. And then as we go, like maybe something changes. Okay? The key for this drill though is that I'm not looking for like an immediate defense. You know what I mean? If this round goes for 10 seconds, let's maybe just play in that really scary zone for 6, 7, 8 seconds. Just so we can pressure test. Freeze. Does he pull and I'm too concrete? My jiu-jitsu is no good. I want to have a strong grip, but in the body that's willing to what? Move. At the same time, I don't want to be so lazy as he pulls, that I'm dead. So just finding that balance of tension, hardness, and softness, moving my body. When could I get these strikes in? Right? When could I find the opportunity in the craziness? Maybe he's grabbing me with the other hand. Right? And I'm just, right. Let's see, what happens here. And so it's ugly. It's really ugly. But that's the nature of combat. But on the back, they'll be able to pull out of the grip. That doesn't mean be loose with the grip. It doesn't mean be loose with the body in some sense. You're structured, but you have that sense of flexibility, that sense of ju, that willingness to go. When there's straight line pressure, right? Again, and I know I told you for the sake of the drill, you can hang out here for a minute. But as Mr. Camacho goes to stab, right? I'm off to one side, maybe let's reset. Maybe I'm off to the other side. Maybe he pulls, right? And I'm here, and I'm this. Boom, and you're just gonna find the techniques. What you're not gonna do is just hang out here, and then he pulls. That's not workable. If that happens, by the way, right? Well, then you gotta go back to the stuff. Again, you see where the core comes into place. You follow what I mean? You understand where we're getting at with this? I hope that he has the distance and he does a core technique, right? Boom, and that's great. But maybe he starts dropping, this is Kodian, and I just cut, boom, and we're just here now. And by the grace of God, he didn't get cut, but we're about to wrestle. You understand what I'm saying? But are you wrestling, or are you're wrestling in this scrappiness informed by kuzushi, by a sense of what it means to be fluid. So I go to hit him, he doesn't just try to hold this, he moves his body one way, right? So he attacks, if I yank this way, he goes with, right? So he's got that connection, but he's willing to move around that fixed point. If you were too tight, the person's going to yank it away. Okay, you may be able to stop it on the forward, but on the back, he moves. No, that's okay. That's what you should do. He doesn't hurt that with bare hands either. But you understand the idea, right? If I'm small, and his grip and his flexibility is not there, you could end up, and of course, then you're back to like the stuff we know. But you have to, in those in-between spaces, even though it's not a core technique, be there as well. Okay? Let's go 30 seconds. Markers. Go.